for Monday. All right, quiet on the set, boys and girls. Getting ready to do the radio thing. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Oops.
It doesn't click, but it's something.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
Whenever you type, you can hear some.
I don't know how easy it is to just concern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line, doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Your viewing and listening pleasure.
Think it's free at all.
I don't know how easy it is to just concern between that.
Welcome to lunch, check and last.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
I blame last.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right, it's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we sit here and question our own life choices and let you know what we did over the weekend.
Yes, ooh, very interesting. That's right. Somebody went to the Who show, right? The Who concert.
The Who.
The Who. Who? The Who.
Who.
Not that Who. Who.
The Who.
Yeah, looks like you had yourself some pretty nice seats, or is that a general admission?
Yeah, there is no seating in this place.
There is no seating.
None
Just
whatsoever. Not a single chair.
walk up front, take all the pictures you want, jump in the mosh
Yeah.
pit.
It was a sold out show. There was no mosh pit. Yeah. So I did see the Who last night, and the opening band was a Canadian band, so it was fielded by a whole arsenal of a band with two members.
Two members. Are they trying
Yeah.
to do beat rush, make more noise than three men with two men? Is that what they were trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is with Canada and not being able to like get it a complete band. But yeah, it was a
It's too
duo.
cold to go to rehearsals, man. Nobody wants
Yeah,
to get up
yeah.
and go to rehearsals.
now I'm forgetting the name of the band, but the duo, they're pretty damn awesome. They did a really good job.
So, what is the Who? Or H-U?
The Who?
Yes.
is
What
a
did they do?
Mongolian band.
Mongolian.
They took Mongolian folk and make it in metal.
Yes,
Ah, okay,
Mongolian
yeah, that
folk.
makes
So
sense
the
for Jack.
Tuvi throat singing. The Mongolian throat singing, they would do that, and as well as like turn it into heavy metal. I mean, it's pretty cool. Hold on. The Who.
I mean, a lot of it sounds like a lot of the other songs, but there's some pretty good songs there.
Yeah, I mean, they have some really, really good songs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, very cool for you.
I did provide a link inside of Discord.
There you go.
So,
let's tell everybody that they can join us.
Yes, join us in Discord. That is the
Click
Wolf
the link
Totem.
above, or click the link coming up on your screen there, and that'll bring you in.
We'll just
Defected Zephyr, how you doing? That's a YouTube link.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your link to The Who? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that is the
Very
song.
Cool.
The Who.
Very cool.
But now I'm forgetting what the name of the Canadian band was.
They were just so memorable, weren't they?
Well,
I understand.
They were pretty cool. I mean, let's see. Hold on.
While he's looking for that, I was off for the weekend down South Florida celebrating my mom's 75th birthday with family, and we had a good time just visiting, having a cool weekend down South Florida.
Yes. So the opening act was Crownlands.
Defected Zephyr. If you don't know about us yet, we don't talk about this game much. No, that's not true.
we do occasionally.
Yes. No. We got teasers out there on that platform, Twitter. Updates. Juicy tidbits, all that great stuff. Yes, we've got some great stuff for you, including Friday's update of the Avatar. We've got some really hot news for you folks.
Some tweets.
Some tweets. We got lots of tweets. Yes, welcome Catnip Games to the world of Twitter updates, and there's all sorts of stuff. Well, the nude news. When people submit to nudes at NBNN.info, there, Gixie, we'll start doing the nude news. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been prodding people to send us their in-game nudes to make a calendar. I mean, I would literally make a calendar out of it for everybody. And we would cover it on the show, but nobody's doing it. I don't know why. Everybody's too shy.
No one does. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well, be our guest. Use some of that super smexy lingerie that you created back in the day.
Yeah. Do something.
Yeah.
But we do have the update of the Avatar. And then we'll get back to the nudes.
Then we'll get back to some real info.
We'll talk about Southern Florida and your mom's birthday.
There you go. That's the really hot news.
Yeah. So Avatar's update number 355 did come out on Friday.
But we weren't here. That's right.
And so Q4 stuff going out as it was discussed at SodaCon or Soda Icon. And don't forget, in Q4, we're looking forward to the Lua integration, the new overworld for episode 2, which is going to be empty except for some pots, maybe. Inky integration, phase 1. Ravelox is the new customer service team member.
That's not right. Ravelox is now a dev, and they hired a new customer service team member.
Okay.
At least that's the way I understand it. They've got Rav helping out on the development side, and a new CS. Yeah.
DevLite.
DevLite. There you go.
Yeah. And then cross promos with other projects. Remember, that is going to be where Chris is going to be streaming other games on the Shroud of the Avatar main page and talking about other projects, and other projects are going to be streaming Shroud of the Avatar.
Well,
on
his
their page.
hopeful plan is to be streaming with the developers of those other games as they talk about things that they have similar problems with, similar difficulties with, and similar situations in developing each other's games.
Yes.
It's a Unity thing because they all develop with Unity as the main engine. So,
Yep. But skipping that stuff where we talk about 2020 in episode 2 and release 71 is on QA.
it is.
And it is not live next Thursday.
It
or
is
this
not.
Thursday. It is not live this Thursday.
We have breaking news. That's right.
Yeah, that is not live on Thursday. So, release 71 will not be live on Thursday. Stay tuned for later in the show when we'll talk about the actual release date.
Oh, I already popped that up on screen. Too late.
You dirty bastard. You're
But,
supposed to tease them for more
that was
information
the
later in the
teaser.
show. So that way we can play marbles as soon as someone gives me all their money. Hold on,
Yeah,
I gotta
screw
make sure
that.
this.
It's coming out on Wednesday.
That is correct. Because of the Halloween holiday. I didn't know it was really a holiday. I don't think this has stopped them in the past from doing that either, which is really weird.
Any day you get free candy is a holiday.
So they're gonna miss the release then?
No,
the
they're
release is
they're
coming
releasing
out
early.
Wednesday.
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 For those of you who aren't familiar with our yearly release cycle, about this time of the year, it's usually only Thanksgiving and Christmas. They usually release next month in December, mid-month instead of the last Thursday of the month, so of course that everybody can spend time with their families for the holidays. So expect Thanksgiving's release and Christmas's release to be mid-month, not end of the month. And the December to February run, when it drops in mid-December, it's going to be the longest run of the year, which is a 6+ week spread before updates. So, and this happens every year, folks. So take it from some guys who've been around the block 300 or 400 times here.
We got ourselves some different developers there. No, don't.
Yeah, but again, it's the cycle they've stuck to, and trust me, they'll stick to it this year. Although, now that they're all working from home, maybe they want to get away from their family during the holidays. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know, yeah. Anyway, back to the updates.
Yep. Don't forget,
passionate.
release 71 is going to be some more polish for Tartarus. Decoration palette will be going into the game. Gold and silver scrap will be finally introduced. Agriculture and economy balance, which means either buy all of your stuff off of a farm vendor right now.
Yes,
or
let's give everybody that big heads up today. If you buy certain items, as a matter of fact, I know they've been reported already. Things like pecan nuts and eggs are going up in price with all the other farmable stuff that you're supposed to be able to harvest are going up in price on the NPC merchants. Not by much, but enough to cost you in the long run. Eagle, how you doing out there? Ian, good to see you.
Oh, they're just going up?
Yep. You know
They're
what we
just
gotta
going
do?
up.
Oh, I thought they were pulling them
we
so
gotta
you'd have to
open up
grow
the
them.
first giveaway today here.
Instead of pulling them,
were
they
being
went
pulled.
with increasing the price.
Oh, they should have pulled them. That would have been great.
Yeah,
for
well, that's what was discussed down at the convention, was actually pulling those items off the NPCs.
First off,
Ooh, and
there's no way to
reagents
get
too.
pecans, and there's no way to get eggs unless you kill the duck
Kill
or
the
you
chickens.
chop down the tree.
Yeah, or kill a squirrel.
Squirrel. But yes, if you use things like the nuts for your oil, which everybody who cooks does, I suggest you stock up now before the price goes up on Wednesday. Remember, the maximum you can buy is 32,767 in a stack.
It's one stack. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
but you
also,
can turn around and buy another stack.
Yes, absolutely. Now, there's a lot of call out there in the community to make it like the old school UO, where when you buy out the whole stack, it takes some time for it to all replenish, or you have to go find a new vendor and travel around.
Oh, come on. You want him to actually have to put in something, code that?
I'm just saying what some of the folks out there in the world are talking about. I don't agree with it personally. I like being able to buy, 30,000 of what I need and get on with my day without having to hunt for it.
Well, the other thing is, remember that if you only buy partial stacks, that causes the price to increase.
Well, yeah, I don't know anybody who's buying partial stacks. If you're gonna
But
buy,
with a stack of 100,000, I'm willing to bet that the partial stacks get.
hadn't
So
noticed, to tell you
we
the
end up
truth.
with a
I've
bunch
been
of
out there
price
buying
increases
some
that way.
stuff, and I really haven't seen the price increase. I mean, I've never really. I've bought the whole 100,000 stack. Let's just put it that way. So. Price
Yeah,
did
see, you
not
bought the
increase.
entire stack. You didn't do a partial stack.
Well, no, I had to do it.
And it's not just once; it's
had to
several.
do it 32,767 at a time. So I had to pull
Yeah.
a 32,000 stack, purchase it, pull the other 32,000 stack, purchase it, pull the other 32. So you had to do multiple stacks, but doing it, that's only 3 purchases. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really not.
Yeah, it's not enough. But if you bought like a 100 at a time and did
And
like
Shroud
10
of the
purchases,
Avatar
probably-
says code
the price-
already exists.
Yeah.
It worked like that for a while, and people hated it. Yes, that is good points. Now, again, the price going up, we've seen it every time there's a new recipe. A new recipe makes it into the game that you can buy off a vendor. You come into the game on release day, and you'll see that price skyrocket for the better part of a day, because everybody and their dog is out there buying it. Now, that actually does work as far as I understand. Yes, exclamation, I
Something.
love free shit. Get in on the action.
So going back
Giving
to
away a black
release,
arachnid pet, courtesy of Storm's Pets.
going back to release 71 and things that are coming out. Don't forget the Wyvern Trophy Head stuff will be there. Winter holiday recurring items are back on Crown Shop or Kodo Store. Then
Store.
the Sword of Midras rewards. Remember, the book is no longer available, and will never be coming out. But
physical
in-game
book.
replacements, the physical.
Everybody
Yeah.
Eagle.
Really 71 rewards program.
1,000 bits. Eagle, you know what that
yeah.
means, buddy. And we got the plus 100 for the monthly, what is
Bonus.
that promo? The Terminator promo?
Yeah. We'll finish this real quick.
Yes, go ahead. and
Release
finish
71 rewards program is going to be a fall theme. November login rewards is going to be a turkey statue.
that. Gobble, gobble.
Also, coming up will be performance improvements, more bug fixes, and more. And then other stuff. And the cats are having a field day as they attack each other. And don't forget, go to the QA server. Do things.
Yes, there's some pretty cool stuff out on the QA, and we'll talk a little bit about that as
And,
well. Eagle, did you give us a
Crypt,
track
I
number
have
yet?
no clue what language that is.
What language? What is? That
Look
one?
at your Twitch
Yeah, I
chat.
have no idea. Can we translate that?
Yeah. English, Spanish, German, any of those we might be able to figure out, but no clue what language that is.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah. While we're waiting for
Eagle.
Eagle to
Shout
choose a
out.
map, don't forget, Shroud of the Avatar subscriber program is still available. You get some stuff. And then Crown Shop, it's going to have a bunch of new things. And Eagle said random.
Rando. Very cool.
Random. And I'm going to be on Pixel's procedural pathway on my side.
If language is Corsican, is how old and how much yet, and yeah, it does that.
Yeah. No, don't speak that language
Random.
at all. Yeah.
Let's click the random button, see what we get up on screen. Don't forget, once we get the track loaded, exclamation play, and a marble number after that if you want to pick a marble or you have a marble choice. Pension, yeah, that's what I thought it said, Econdas. Exclamation, I love free shit to get in on the giveaway, and don't forget to get in on both sides. Double your action, double your pleasure, double your chances to win. Gonna count us in?
Go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
There we go. As we get ready. So yes, what were we just going to talk about?
Well, we were going to talk about Southern Florida and your trip down there.
Yes, a little wet.
So how was Mom's birthday?
We had a good time. Got to see some family members. My dad came down. Got to see my aunts, my mom's sister. A couple old friends came out as well. It was a good time. Good time was had by all.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, South Florida is even warmer than Central Florida, North Central Florida.
Oh man. Hopefully
Yeah, I know.
just in
Somebody,
layers.
who was it? Bosch was saying that he had snow up where he was, and I was like, it's 89 degrees here, damn it. All right, here
I think
we
that was
go.
me.
Getting ready to race. Good luck to everybody who's gotten in. Of course, don't forget, exclamation, I love free shit in the chat window to get in on a black arachnid pet courtesy of Storm's Pets. Winner of the race gets 10 teleport the zone scrolls from either Jack or I. And if Jack or I win the race, well, you're all SOL. You know how that is.
You're supposed to
You gotta
send me
send
your
all
first-
your scrolls to Jack. That's right.
Yeah. And I have some bad news for you, Laz. You and Ian are already ejected out of this map,
Ejected.
which actually hurts my chance for scrolls. But yes, so I told you I ran into Damon last night, right?
Yes, you didn't tell
Yeah.
me. I happened
Well,
to see it on your Facebook post that Damon Waldrip was out.
No, that
at
was in
the-
Discord. That was in Discord.
Was it in Discord? I don't know. There's so much social media, so little time.
Yeah.
And we'll tell you about some great social media stuff happening out there in the world right now.
If you're Facebook friends with me, you could actually see some of the Who songs performed live.
If you're
Econdas
Facebook friends
is-
with Jack, you gotta be very twisted. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am.
Lachlan
It's
the
like that Discord
Hermit
stuff.
making a challenge for first, but Serena Malorian still holding that lead out in front of the pack.
And I will say, Julian, if that was a Celsius for that temperature, that would be a nice temperature. But I assume you're in Fahrenheit, which means that sucks. Whereas it's like 60 something degrees, 67 outside right now for me, and it's probably like 80 something for Laz.
Yeah, I
screw
don't
the cold.
know.
I hate the cold.
Yeah.
It looks like we're gonna have a winner on my side, and that is going to be Serena.
Serena. Well, Serena might pull off the double win as she's fighting Hawkwind right now. Oop. And she just jumped the rails and took a big lead by dropping a level. Almost got ejected,
Yeah,
but made it down to the lower track.
I think this is the first time that she's won on my stream.
No!
And I really need to go craft some more scrolls because I'm running out.
You never say that. You got plenty in stock. Don't worry about it.
I know I could always pull it off a vendor, but no. But only 2 people finished on my stream. That was Serena and myself.
We've got the whole field still here. Serena's kicking everybody's ass. But of course, this is Marbles. Well, she's almost there. She makes it
Well,
out
we-
of this.
We have to ask
Hawkwind
her how to pronounce her
ejected.
name at the
Trying
same
to make
time
that-
because that Ia at the end of it just screws it up.
And Serena.
Because if it was just Serena, it would just end in an A, not an IA.
Yeah, Serenia.
Serenia
Serenia
Serenia?
Valorian, yes.
or Serena. Yeah,
Yeah,
see, I'm going to go with
Serenia.
Serenia.
We just, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm fucking it up. You know how that is.
So, yeah, it's, well, she could sit there and say, you're both pronouncing it wrong. It's pronounced Hector.
Yeah, right.
See, and the
Jose.
first is better. It's not Serena. That's what she said.
And at the end, we got some ejections, but that doesn't matter. Serenia Malorian, congratulations. You're the winner.
Congrats on
both
winning on
sides,
both streams.
That's right. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
But yes, let's talk about updates. Let me get this up on screen here.
You're bringing the Crown Shop updates back up?
That wasn't the update I was going to
Okay.
bring up, but that's okay.
Oh, which update you bringing up?
Catnip Games
Oh, Twitter.
on
The
Twitter.
kids.
That's right.
Yes.
Big news. And of course, I'll let Jack read the initial statement.
So, don't forget, Catnip Games is Chris Spears' personal account as well as his LLC's. But it is something that you do need to follow because
Yes.
now, if you're curious about what is Atos doing, he'll answer it. Like finally checking in the Syndicon
Thank you,
projector
Chris.
lamp.
Thank you. Read
Uh,
that comment. That's right.
I started that shit just for you guys so you would have some content. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes, I
Thank
tell you
you.
what, when I saw these start coming out, the first thing I did was I retweeted the whole set of content that he had tweeted out, and we've got
What was it? I think it was Saturday or
Yes.
that he started doing that, and I was busy doing something. That may
Well,
have
I've
been
always
Voltfire.
got the phone with me, and Twitter is always going on.
Well,
but-
absolutely. So do I, and so I was getting those alerts as they were coming in, but I was kind of distracted with what I was doing.
But let's go back to the first ones here because this was some
but
great
that was
stuff.
2 hours ago. Let's go back a few days to
What's
the-
Atos doing? Working
Yes,
on
so-
player-made dungeon nav mesh issues that have been blocking some critters from spawning. Mostly impacts Elf Room. What's Asos doing? Damage on
Working-
first rounds of hits from multi shot up from
up
75.
from 75% to 100%
That's
of
right.
normal damage. What is Atos doing? Working on player-made dungeon nav meshes. It's all right. New QA published. Then what is Atos doing? Working on set of artifact leather gear. What is Atos doing? Added 3 new stats usable on gear. So your gear is going to affect certain skills.
Nice.
So silent movement duration bonus, heavy and light armor set bonus. The latter is a bonus that adds to the existing bonuses that wearing a set of armor gives to related skills. Yes, this is for the new Artis.
Arties.
Artis. I believe that would be artifacts. What is Atos doing? Just finishing up the common set of leather bandit armor. Managed to get lots of cool features into it. Other versions will go quick, but time to make some banana pancakes. Because
pancakes.
That came out around like 8:30 in the morning or so Saturday. So I'm going to go with someone woke up and was hungry.
He had to make Maxine some banana pancakes, man. You know, got to take care of the princess. She wants banana pancakes. You make a banana.
That or the
pancakes.
banana pancakes were for Mojito.
I don't know if Mojito. rates banana pancakes. But we
Maybe.
can find out. We'll see if Chris tells us whether mojito rates banana pancakes. I don't think that's good for dogs, personally.
Doesn't have chocolate.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I prefer cats. Back here. And Tyrion's just like doing laps around.
doing laps around your chair down there.
Yeah, and just dug her claws into the green screen and decided to help mess it up.
Yeah, my
ow.
neighbor's cat, my cat, yeah, the cat
Yeah.
that lives in my
Yeah.
house but belongs to my neighbor, likes to just tear up and down along my green screen when she's hanging out behind me.
Yeah, Tyrion literally is playing with the green screen right now.
Let's hope it doesn't fall.
fall.
Hope it does. Pictures.
What is that Atos doing? Cheering on our friends at Avatar Express for helping upspice our Facebook page with some extra content. Just another step in being more community driven. What is Atos
Gotta
doing?
give a shout out to Sean over at the Avatar
Yeah.
Express. They're doing a bang up job over there. I tell you what.
He's having fun. That's all that matters. Improving the dig-in skill in the shield tree. Its effects aren't obvious enough to the user currently, and going forward, it will add 50 block plus 10 points per 5 seconds. It is maintained plus 50 points of aggro. So it's going to make some shield tanking more viable, which
Nice.
is always good.
Yeah.
Increase the base damage for Solar Flare from Sun Tree by 70%, but removed the 50% bonus damage from the sun being up. Instead of sun powering it up, just more expensive to cast. Now focus cost is 1.5 times at night instead.
That seems fair enough. I can deal with that.
I mean, night's all of 15 minutes anyway, so it doesn't.
Yeah, you know, and well, I don't use sun magic anyways. What's that, Spiff? Not
How long's
true?
the night?
There are modifiers. If you have sunlight or moonlight on your armor,
You can get the extensions or the penalty for sun up or sundown. Good point.
that's right.
So, I was going to go with the actual game time out of the
Yeah,
hour.
well,
Of the sun.
Actually, 15 minutes in game time.
Yeah. 15
Yeah,
minutes in game time.
I've got moonlight on my armor. It's night all the time for me. In the
Yeah.
middle of the day, I can
Do
teleport.
you have a
behind-
little cloud that rains floating around over your head as you go around town too?
No, my armor glows though.
It does something. Then,
Defective Zepter says he thinks that should be a stance, but that's just him.
something.
Something.
Yep. He fixed the odd delay in damage application on the Solar Flare spell. He's planning on doing a QA build for Sunday, which
came
did
out.
go out
Yeah.
about 11 o'clock yesterday or so. He told one and only to make E the nearest
Yes.
loot the nearest corpse if nothing is under the cursor.
Now stop right there. We're gonna just go ahead and say last chance to get in on this giveaway! Exclamation! I love free shit to get in. I'll be picking a winner here. And this, I was out and checking out on the QA last night.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's pretty interesting because when you're killing stuff that gives hides and stuff like that, and you hit E, it does both now. It just hits E, you get it and you loot it all in one keystroke. Or it's actually two keystrokes. But other stuff that just drops weapons and like your ghosts, going to be really handy on ghosts. It's going to be really handy on bandits that fall into swamp areas, carcasses that are in swamp areas, and
Is it going to help you start what's this scavenging?
start actually doing that? I really didn't get to test
it's
that
not
much.
it's not foraging. What is the right word?
I don't know. Hit your skill tree there.
Field
and-
dressing. Field
yeah,
dressing.
Field dressing. That's right.
Yeah.
From what I was able to see, it actually did. I really
Okay.
wasn't testing for that as much as I was just to see the loot, but that's what I noticed. Instead of having to actually hover directly over it. If it was close enough, you hit E, and it went over and started the action of field dressing. And then once
And-
that finished, the loot window pops up, and you get everything out of it.
Then, if you are owed a prize from one of Atos' streams, he sent out 42 prizes.
I still didn't get
Check your
my
mailboxes.
in.
Hey, I'm still waiting for my Lassie.
Hey, I'm
Alright.
still
My
waiting for
lassie.
my friggin' box.
Close out this giveaway.
Oh.
Pick ourselves the winner.
Well, Spiff, have you emailed support at portalarium.com?
Cracking the roto.
Yeah, I did that once.
Congratulations.
You did that once. Okay.
You are the winner.
Yeah.
Chris, I won the Haunted Gothic Mansion during the Halloween stream a couple weeks ago. I still have yet to receive it. New CS starts this week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get it to him quick. He's got to sell it.
Need my Lassie.
Yeah,
And then
sweet.
Guardian Spiff needs his Shroud of the Avatar box. Let's see. Let's see. What is Atos
Thank
doing?
you,
Shipping
Chris.
us stream prizes finally. So what's really funny is I know someone that just met this actor
Which actor?
from the movie that this came from. Hold on, let me go find Becca's profile on Facebook quick so that way you can see her.
What are we looking at?
What are you listening to in game?
I can barely hear it. I don't know. I'm listening to Spiff play something on the piano as usual. You know I can't hear
It's
the
the Flash
music.
Gordon theme.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I saw that article.
Well, no, this is a person you do not know. Where
Oh.
she took a picture with Flash, the actor.
Okay.
So
I love.
so-
Yeah, I saw the article about how they used the Flash Gordon theme song in the new episodes of the Flash comic book, which really makes
Oh,
absolutely no
yeah.
sense.
Nope, but I will say I have to crop her name out of it. But nope, friend of mine that just posted that picture in Discord. Just met Flash Gordon.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so I very apropos that is being played right now. What is Atos doing? Creating new loot bundles for the special tier 12, tier 15, tier 18, B12, and B18 difficulty. I had no idea we went from tiers to B. So I don't know what B12 is or B18. Are they new vitamins or what?
I don't
Vitamin
know.
B12
I
dungeon.
Think, I think he's. I think that might mean boss.
Oh, boss.
Boss.
It's a boss. New loot bundles for bosses.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
B is for boss.
Boss.
Yeah. Difficulty satyrs that only exist in the lower levels of tartar sauce. He's also creating the uncommon, rare, and legendary versions of the new artifact leather armor set and creating the data for how they convert. Tartar sauce satyr has its loot updated. In addition to extra valuables and goodies, the mages have a chance to drop the new leather hands and helm. Archers drop the feet and legs, and warriors the chest pieces. And then what is Atos doing? He's merging the changes from the QA branch for the client and server and kicking off builds. Full process is roughly 8 hours for a full clean build.
Why is that?
Why 8 hours for a build? That's Windows, Linux, Mac, and dev versions of every single client, plus the Steam version of each, and patch versions of each, and completely clean data because Unity corrupts materials on incremental server builds, as well as the torrent upload, torrent seed propagation, and more. Plus, they run all builds on a slow clock speed server hardware and throttle upload speeds to make sure it doesn't impact game service. They could easily cut that in half on different hardware and dedicated connection if needed. Yeah. And then
Good
you can
to
always,
know.
yeah. You could always join one of our amazing and talented community members for something.
Yes, that was what's her name? Yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
What's her name?
That's Taiki.
Taiki. Yeah, thank you, Taiki.
And because and as
Taiki sings. That's right. Yes.
yeah, as Chris says, he's new to this Twitter thing, even though his account's been available for 4-5 years. It's been a long time. He just doesn't tweet a lot, but he's getting into it. Then
Yes. Now, speaking of this Twitter thing, we showed you the post earlier, and Chris, you should really take a look at some of the suggestions in there. I do this in the NBNN Daily Britannian. I take and embed the Twitch posts so that people can see that in the newspaper, and people are suggesting that maybe you take and embed it in the Shrouded Avatar front page so that they can see those updates in the side column where they can get real quick updates at a glance by looking there. So you may want to look at some of those suggestions there, because it's a really cool way. I love the fact that you're out on Twitter now. We can retweet it. We can get that word out to thousands more people, and get that word starting to spread via Twitter, because Twitter is a very powerful tool. So very happy to see you on board. I can't say enough of how happy I am to see these updates coming out, because this will soothe the naysayers. Oh, nothing's happening. Well, look at all this shit that's just happened in the last 3 days. Hey, what?
yeah, embedding the tweets on the main page.
I know, you're still waiting for fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
And lock picking.
And lock picking, right. That's right.
Then, let's see. Where was I? New QA was released. Working on getting the new leather artifacts set into the enchantment and masterwork tables. Rather than just add the new leather artifacts to the proper data tables, he wrote some code to make it easier to add items. That way that can facilitate new stuff faster. Then he went and added almost every artifact
better every day.
Testing out the improvement, one and only made to the load time baking system. It looks fabulous. Definitely going in the next build. Nice boost to frame rate for a few 100 megabytes of RAM.
Did he say baking system?
Yes. Baking
yes.
it in. We baked the game.
Yes. So you have to think of certain elements of this game being here. I'll give you an example so that way you'll figure it out, Spiff. All the terrain that, think of it as being a painted texture, and then the baking is solidifying it into the game files. Does that make sense? Good.
All that
Horrible.
stuff you see
Horrible description of the process. He also.
I love free shit. Get in on the next giveaway. 10,000 gold coins, courtesy of CC's Bazaar. So we'll give that away at the end of the show. Stick around for that.
Yeah.
Exclamation. I love free shit to get in on that action.
More, what is Atos doing from the last 2 hours? He fixed the nav mesh problems in the South Drakfald Spur. Out in the sun specialization tree, he now gives Solar Flare a sun-resistant debuff that stacks with Searing Ray. He fixed the bug with the level and skill caps on scenes. It turned all those off because of a problem with the cap not being reset when you leave the scene. And just stumbled on this because of this issue and making Soda
because he doesn't play the game.
What are you talking about?
He's developing from spreadsheet.
Well, he found the problem. What's the problem, Spiff?
Found the
He
problem
fixed the
by
problem.
accident.
Well, sometimes that happens too. And he says he stumbled on it by accident. So what's the problem?
And don't forget, Chris, you can always join us in Discord and actually respond to Spiff.
That's right. You can actually talk to me.
Yes.
He is. He's telling you it's all lies.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not reading it. I'm watching the game because I have to.
Yeah.
I have to put in music.
And Spiff doesn't watch Twitch chat at all, so
Yes.
That's right. I don't watch Twitch at all.
But he's not even doing that. He's just listening in Discord, so he doesn't see all the fun stuff we see.
that feature has been which feature was disabled for a while? I'll let you read that one.
Perfect. You suck, Spiff.
Yeah. Then
skill
let's
cap
see.
on the scenes is what he's saying.
Oh, skill cap
skill
on the
cap
scene.
on the
Yeah,
scenes. Yes. Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Then let's see. Where was I? Tamed pet summoning clarification. Skill does not set the pet level. It only sets the max level for your pet can be. If your skill is lower than your high level pet, your high level pet may not get his full power, which is actually a bug report that we need to bring up.
Bug.
You got that one up? Where
I didn't know we had a bug report. We just had.
You didn't know about the bug report?
I did not.
Oh, it's right there. I just posted it in Twitch for you. So this is where Pause said if you raise summoning over level 126.
Oh, this one?
says
Yeah.
it gives levels to the pet, but never does anything. So Chris said that it looks to be working as expected.
Noob Skyblabber.
This skill.
Sub 7 months in a row. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout
This
out
skill
to
does
track
not.
Number. Good.
It does not set your pet level, but rather caps the maximum level for your pet. A person with a lower level skill won't be able to fully utilize a high level pet, but this won't make a pet's max level higher than it is. 126 sounds about right for current pets. And maybe, just maybe, Chris is going to be adding something higher for episode 2 so you can make use of a higher level summoning skill.
All right, Chris says she just needs a tougher pet.
Yeah, that too. Lot tougher. But with that subscription from Noob.
Like a nightmare? Nightmares become tameable?
Yeah.
Pretty please?
Well, then everybody starts taming nightmares, and then you end up with...
Everybody's taming the high level and running around with them anyway. I mean, I've got them all.
Dragons, destroyers.
It's what we do. I mean...
Well, I mean, you also run around with a pet duck, so...
Well, you know, I run around with a duck. Sometimes I run around with a cat. Sometimes I have my wyvern just for giggles and grins. My favorite, is my little airship, my little Goodyear blimp that I advertise on. I leave him sitting, floating someplace, and wander around.
So did you ever bring up your map yet?
I've got one map. I'm waiting to see 22. There it is, 22. The laboratory.
I'm going to be on Few Will Survive 2.
You will survive.
And Gleppo, you are absolutely correct. We don't run around. We sit and talk shit all day long. That's all we do.
Right. We've been sitting on this lot for 4+ years. This is
not this lot,
season.
mini lots.
Well, mini lots. We've been sitting on the lot. Just put it that way. Yeah. We've moved around a little, but we've been sitting on this lot since persistence. That's not true either, is it?
That's not true because we actually had the city lots around the corner, and then we downgraded from the city lots to the town lots that we're currently on.
I spoke to Casca yesterday, by the way. Casca actually gave up his lot to another. I think it was a guild member because he's no longer with us. But waiting to see what they build behind us. Ready to click start?
Oh. Yeah, let's click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
Give you all 60 more seconds to get in on the action. Exclamation play to get in on a game of marbles. Exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on 10,000 gold coins courtesy of CC's Bazaar. We'll give that away at the end of the show. And we'll save the rest of these updates for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be recapping what's coming up on Wednesday. Again, don't forget, Wednesday is now release day. And that's just happening this month. So stay tuned for the latest information on that. All sorts of interesting stuff happening on a daily basis, folks.
Yes. All kinds of stuff. But we also have internet
Marbles.
memes. Yes, and marbles.
Good luck, everybody, as we're off down the track.
Did I get it on yours? I don't know
Yes,
if
you
I did.
did.
Okay, good.
Yes, you did. There's Cynicist.
Okay,
And
good.
good old Shroud of the Avatar in the lead.
It's gonna be fun sending
Dark
scrolls
Blue Monkey.
to Chris if he wins. Don't forget, if Laz or myself wins, you're supposed to send me all of your scrolls.
That's right. Dark Blue Monkey said, screw that noise. I want this one. He's in the lead, but again, this is marbles. You never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. You can get ejected at a moment's notice.
So, in other new news, Baby Metal is the first Asian act to hit #1 on Billboard's top rock charts album.
Really?
Yeah. Baby Metal.
Baby metal. Is that like Baby Shark done to death metal? Is that? Yeah.
No. Oh, no. Baby Metal is just something you should watch. And I have some bad news for everybody. My map's like a minute and 15 into it, and Draken already won.
Draken's already your winner.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
he pulled out the speed hacks and he tore through this map.
We've got Dave Dude, mate, who's taking the lead here as he's passing through the mixing bowls.
So the other thing is, when are we going to expect the mail updates for Shroud of the Avatar? Huh?
You mean like send items and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and return
return receipts.
for your stuff?
Yeah.
Lava Gix ejected, but Dave Dude, mate, took the win on this side. Congratulations, Dave.
And my leg
Go
just
ahead
fell
and,
asleep.
give us your in-game name. You're not a familiar name with us.
But yes, let's go back to Chris's tweets, because he said that we should refresh this.
Oh, Dave Dude's Cleo Dude. Okay,
Okay. Dave Dude is Cleo Dude.
it's Cleo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey Cleo.
Oh, okay. I know who Baby Metal. Okay, I know them girls.
You better know who Baby Metal is.
I know who they are.
Yeah. Their version of Painkiller with Rob Halford is pretty cool. Let's see. Where was I? Testing out improvements one and only made for the load time baking. We talked about that. We fixed Atos fixed the bug with level and skill caps unseen. We talked about that. Talked about the summon pet clarification stuff. He just fixed the teleporters in Savernok Stronghold to lead to the mines in Tartar Sauce.
Yay!
Also fixed the teleporter in Tartar Sauce mines to lead back to Savernok Stronghold.
Yay!
He finally checked in the Syndicon projector lamp. He finally submitted the update to the book dungeon entrance. So the default dungeon takes you to Chili Beans, Compendium of Pain and Suffering, as well as added all death metal spells to 100 XP return to unlearn, since Death Shield is nerfed. And it's not death metal spells, it's death magic spells.
Death metal.
Yeah.
That metal.
and-
There's
slide.
opportunity there.
That
And
metal
did he
slide.
mention that Death Shield is getting completely and utterly skull fucked, with its effectiveness nearly cut in half? And it's now time to build a wall around his house to help fight off death Shield fans.
I've never been a fan because it's never seemed to function the way I've expected. It's supposed to take some of that damage and return it as health, is my understanding of the descriptor. Is that not correct? Let's pull that up real quick.
Yeah, that's never happened.
Well, what it should do is like do a mini life drain around you and give you a percentage of whatever.
Converts a portion of damage received from physical attacks to health. That specialization increases the duration of the shield. I've never really seen it do that when I've used it, and I've literally stopped using it because it wasn't doing anything. I'd rather just use immolation and burn the shit out of things and know that I can see that damage being done.
There you go.
For a long time, though, Laz, you were into necrophilia and just running around as a death mage. So I still say that
the damage and adding the health. Okay, so then that was not working as intended. Is that correct? Or okay, I see what he's saying. It was taking that, and you still took the damage, but okay. See, I read it as converts that damage into health, so you don't take the damage, but you're actually taking the damage. I got you. Very cool. But you know what's really cool is that we're just about running out of time here today.
We're definitely out of time.
We're definitely out of time, but of course, good to say that there was plenty of reason to be this late in the schedule, because lots of great updates to talk about coming up in this release. Lots of good stuff getting fixed here, and again, good to see all this stuff out there and available for updates for you folks to check out. So, does this mean the blog's going on the wayside since you're on Twitter, or are you still going to do the blog? Gotta ask.
The blog will just be more comprehensive posts because you do have 240 characters on Twitter. 280 characters.
280 now, yeah.
200. At least I didn't say 140. I said I got the
Something
two in
like
there,
that.
right? Yeah.
Monthly big posts.
Big posts.
Most likely. Okay, very cool.
Daily Twitter storms.
I can tell you that the community is already digging the Twitter feed, Chris, so keep it up. We'll be looking at it.
Embed it in the main page.
Embed it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Great place for stuff at a glance. Speaking of stuff at a glance, if you want to see what's happening in and around Shroud of the Avatar, you can check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, posted on NBNN.info and brought to us by our friends at HometownHero.com. Local Austin vape bottlers.
Go to NBNN.info, click on the calendar button, and you too can look at this aggregated mess of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud, now you've...
We're great. Glad you found us.
Hello. Glad you found us. Yes. Bot alert.
Yeah.
Yes. That NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar. If you have one, email news@nbnn.info. He'll eventually hook it up. And as long as it is a Google public calendar, I'll be able to read all your events. If not, it will give me an error saying events from one or more of your calendars cannot be shown because you do not have permission to view them. I have no idea which. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time. Send all your nudes to nudes@nbnn.info so we can carefully curate those 2 minutes at a time. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. Whenever we feel like it, there's a little show called Lunch
With us.
7 p.m. this evening on Radio Free Britannia's The 70s at 7. At 9 p.m. in-game, you do need to join Tiana Zazaris out at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought in Verret Chaos, because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. Ooh. At 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Weckard Room with Waz's Wad. And that's our community calendar for this Manic Monday. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's too funny.
Yes.
All right, anyway, let's go ahead and run through the sponsors. I'm just going to let them scroll through on the screen here as we take care of this offensive little thing the daylights out of us. Yeah, where's the banner?
Why are you banning Chris?
Let's make that the bottom mod. How about that?
Yeah, make the bot a mod. Make the bot the owner of the channel. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye
Yeah,
bye bot.
now I have little buttons and stuff over here. But yes, don't forget you're tuned in to us right here on NBNN. The BMC is one of our big sponsors. Go check them out today. Don't forget to check out WRFB, GetFreeGames.net, ShroudMusic.com, Capheus's Wares out on Shroud Marketplace, and of course Shroud Marketplace, our favorite sponsor, where you too can become your own boss and sign up and sell your goods out on ShroudMarketplace.com.
New vendor out at Shroud Marketplace. They're selling their account. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
But
So it's a level 111 account that me is selling.
But
all kinds
yes,
of stuff.
160 plus vendors out there with all sorts of stuff for sale at ShroudMarketplace.com. If you're a newcomer to the game and you want to get in some of the old collectibles, there's all sorts of goodies out there. If you got more money than time and you need resources, there's a great place to go to get those resources. In-game gold and Kodos as well, but Kodos never last long on the marketplace. As soon as they're posted, they're gone, so check that out. Of course, we're going to go ahead and pick ourselves a winner in the final giveaway today. We're going to close this out and pick a winner.
Yep.
And our winner for today is Lava Gix. Congratulations,
Yay.
Gixie.
Yay,
We're going to
Gixie!
go ahead and give
Yay.
Gixie 10,000 gold, courtesy of CC and CC's Bazaar. Like he needs gold.
And I discovered what the sound in my background is. Cat
Yes.
decided to walk over
Gotta
the.
thank
the
Eagle
space bar on my
for the
laptop.
bits today. Gotta thank Noob Skyblabber for the 7-month resub. And I gotta thank all of you folks out there for joining us today, including Strategy Avatars, Catnip Games, Atosin Game, Chris Spears, our developer. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, gotta go nerf Gixie. There you go. Go nerf
Yes,
all
nerf
his skills.
Yes.
I'll be looking
Just
for that
120
in
skills?
my inbox, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'll be
very
looking
much.
forward to my Lassie.
We talked about the Lassie. We'll have to talk about that some more. But,
My Lassie's still not around.
We got to
But
get
go
out
see
of here for
the Who.
today. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are
Lavate
NBNN.
las manos.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye bye. Clear.
Is he really talking to me on Twitter?
No, not on Twitter. In Twitch, he said.
Oh,